Hello everyone, my name is Mayo and welcome to this week's video. So for this week, I'm going to show you my version of a sunset eye. I'm sorry for not posting last week. I was kind of busy that whole week, so I didn't really have time to record or edit. So I wasn't gonna post this week either, but then I was like, I didn't post last week, so let me just try and post this week. So it is Friday. Tomorrow I have to post, and I just make things harder for myself. So today I'm going to show you how to do a sunset eye, and yeah, that should be it. I didn't want to do my base today because one, my skin it's not looking so good, and also because it's kind of late at night. Well, not really too late, but like I'm really tired. So I am going to only show you this part, hopefully. So yeah. By the way, I'm also just gonna be doing this side because I don't really feel like doing both. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, and then I am going to show you how I do a sunset eye look. Okay, so I just primed my lid with the Morphe eyelid primer. With the Morphe eyelid primer, and then I also brushed out my eyebrows using the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. And now I'm going to dip into my eyeshadows, and yeah. I also blended out the Morphe eyeshadow primer with a beauty blender. I just put a dot on my beauty blender, the tip, and I just tapped and blended it away. I also did a little bit under my eye because I like to do an under eye type thing. But yeah, for today's eye look, I'm going to be using the Morphe X James Charles palette. And for the first step, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Tune. It's this color right here. And I'm just going to be placing that all over my lid, or closer around my lid. By the way, if you notice if there's like a little bit of makeup on my eye, it's also because I just took off my makeup from today and I didn't get all of it off. So I'm going to be tapping face. So I'm going to be tapping Tune into my eye, like around it, and blending it out with circular motions. Then I'm going to put some under my eye to brighten it. And just blend that out by tapping it in. Now I'm going to be dipping my brush into the shade B. It's this yellow. And I am going to softly blend that around basically where I put face. And I will be doing this in the shape of like my eye, like I don't know how to describe it. It's just I'm gonna be doing it in the shape of an eye. And just I'm gonna be tapping that in and blending it out with circular motions. By the way, if you hear talking in the background, it's because I have some guests over at my house. But yeah. Now I will take a little bit of the shade B and just place it under my eye and lightly blend it out. Now I'm gonna dip into the shade 518. It's just this light orange, and I'm gonna grab about that much, and I'm gonna place this right under that orange, tapping it on and blending it. Then I will take a little bit more and put that under my eye as well. Then I'm gonna dip into the shade Rusted. It is this like nice coral color. Put about that much on my brush. I will be tapping some off, and then I'm gonna be placing that right here, closer to like the center of the lid. So as we get closer or get deeper into the colors, we will get closer and closer to the middle of my lid, while also blending that into the other or the previous color. I will then grab about that much, tap it off, and then place it on the outer edge of my lower lash line, blending it in also as close as basically on the bottom lash line, blending that into the orange and creating a nice little like snatched eye look, I think. I'm going to then dip into the shade You're Kidding. It is this red, vibrant shade, and I'm going to tap a lot off because this is really pigmented, and I'm just going to be placing that right into the center, blending that out. I will then grab a very little bit of You're Kidding and place that right there, just on that little edge of my eye, flicking it up a little and then blending it down, blending it in, and creating some type of like cat eye feature thing. I don't know, I just like to have my eye looking a bit snatched type. I don't know, it just works better with my eye. Then I'm going to pack on a bit of each color so that we get some more color into this look. Then I'm going to dip into the shade Rusted again, very lightly, and tapping some off. And then I'm going to put that back where it was placed and just create a bit more vibrance. Then I will wipe off my brush using a towel and dipping into the shade Tune again, this color. And I will then kind of like shape the eye shadow, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Now I'm going to grab another brush. It's the same one, just I have two of them. One for sparkling or sugary shades and one for matte shades. And I will wipe this off because I don't know what I've used it for before. And I'm going to dip into the shade Halloween, this nice little copper shade. And I will tap some off and kind of put that right there, right on the lid. I will then grab my matte brush, oh my gosh, my matte brush, and I will dip into the shade Tune again, tap some off, and put that right on my brow bone. Then I'm going to dip into the shade Literally. It is this nice kind of pink shimmer. I will then tap some off and put that right in the center, blending it out. Then I'm gonna wipe off my brush, and for the inner corner, I am gonna grab my matte brush again, wipe it off as well. Then I will dip into the shade Flashback. It is this white shade. I will then tap some off and place that right into the inner corner so that I have a highlight, like a base for the highlight. Blending that out. Then I'll grab my shimmery shade brush. I will then dip into the shade Tune. I will then dip into the shade Face. It is this like champagne color shimmer, and I will then put that right into the inner corner, kind of like blending it up a little into my lid or onto my lid. I will then dip into the shade Ring Light. It is this pearl color shimmer, and I will put that more concentrated into the inner part of the into the inner corner, kind of like tapping it to blend it out, and then using circular motions. Now I'm gonna grab a black waterline pencil, and I will just go more on the outer third of my waterline, kind of like softly blending it the closer I get into the inner part of my waterline. Now I'm going to grab my eyeliner. I have the Fenty Beauty eyeliner, and I am going to create a line like that, and then connect the line to my lash line. Then I'll fill that in and make any finishing like touches or, you know, fixes. Then I'm gonna grab my Better Than Sex mascara. This one's old. As you can see, it's like coming off, but it still works. So I'm gonna grab it, and I'm going to look kind of down and just like brush it into my lashes. Then I will grab my lashes. I have these ones. And I will grab my lash applicator or tweezers. And I will hold them, but I have to like, because my eye has a really like curve. I don't know how to describe it to it. And I will grab my lash glue, and I will apply this to my lashes. Then wait and blow on it until it dries, or until it turns clear. Then when the lash glue turns mostly clear, I look down and I will apply this as close as possible to my lash line. Then I will grab my eyeliner again, and I'm going to kind of make like a blending, like a line, a really thin, small line connecting from the end of this lash, the end of the lashes into my eye basically, so that it kind of like blends in better, looks more natural. And then now I believe that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So that is my sunset eye, my own version of my sunset eye. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Also, I have my other videos that I posted kind of recently. If you want, you can go check those out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.